A week of intense holiday tournaments and high-profile matchups in men's college basketball has led to significant shakeups in the USA Today News Sports Coaches poll, with some unexpected outcomes and substantial changes in rankings. Kansas remains the top team in the country, securing the #1 spot for another week. The Jayhawks, who received 19 of 31 first-place votes, managed to hold off a tough challenge from Duke in a thrilling Las Vegas matchup. However, their lead has narrowed significantly, just 5 poll points ahead of the new #2 team, Auburn. Auburn had an outstanding week, winning the prestigious Maui Invitational, and claimed the other 12 first-place votes. The Tigers' rise to #2 is a testament to their solid performance and potential to challenge for the top spot. Several SEC teams are also making moves up the rankings. Tennessee climbs to #3, while Kentucky rises to #6, showcasing the strength of the Southeastern Conference. Marquette had a remarkable week, vaulting 7 places to #4, solidifying its status as one of the top teams early in the season. Iowa State remains steady at #5 despite losing to Auburn in the Maui Invitational. The Cyclones' consistent performance keeps them among the top teams in the nation. The top 10 saw further changes as Purdue made a significant jump, climbing 5 spots to #7. The Boilermakers continue to impress stolidly, pushing their way back into the upper echelons of the rankings. On the other hand, Gonzaga slipped 4 positions to #8 after suffering a tough overtime loss to West Virginia in the battle for Atlantis. Despite the setback, the Bulldogs remain in the top 10, maintaining their reputation as one of the sport's elite programs. Despite not securing the win against Kansas, Duke actually moves up a spot to #9 in the rankings, showing that their competitive play and strong performances in tough matchups still hold weight with the voters. Meanwhile, Oregon makes a big splash, entering the poll at #10 after its impressive victory at the Players Era Festival. The Ducks capped off their tournament with a last-second win against #12 Alabama, marking their debut in the top 10. This week's rankings also saw 6 new teams entering the top 25, including #15 Memphis, #17 Illinois, and #21 Oklahoma. The Sooners made an impact by winning the battle for Atlantis, helping to propel them into the rankings. These new entries highlight the unpredictability of the early season and the strength of various conferences across the country. However, the rankings were also marked by the fall of several high-profile programs. Most notably, Connecticut, ranked #2 last week, dropped out of the top 25 entirely after a disastrous Maui show, in which the Huskies lost all 3 games. This dramatic fall is one of the season's biggest surprises so far. Other notable teams that fell out of the rankings include Indiana, Creighton, Arkansas, and Arizona. These programs had high expectations coming into the season, but their recent struggles have led to their exclusion from the poll. As the season progresses, the volatility in the rankings reflects the competitiveness and unpredictability of college basketball. With teams like Kansas and Auburn leading the way, and others, like Marquette and Oregon, making significant moves, it's clear that the race for the top spots is far from over. With conference play set to ramp up, we can expect more shakeups as teams continue to jockey for position in the national rankings.